ketamine made me buy a lava lamp. Total dose 210 milligrams. 13 little lines. 1 larger pile. 160 milligrams R isomer ketamine 1 indica joint. Time to float. 9:30 on the dot. I sniff my first line, no bad taste as I had expected. I'll know I'm starting to feel it when my music taste shifts from alt-rock to beats and electronic music. 9:40 line 2. When I first started exploring this substance I would split up anywhere from 100 to 200 milligrams into only 3 or 4 piles. But I've learned to love the journey. And learned that the destination is more enjoyable when you really take your time. It is much less jarring and disorienting that way. 9:45 line 3. More taste. I'll be glad when the drip numbs my throat and it goes away. But it is very manageable. Just present. 9:55 line 4. Very light effects. My music taste begins to shift. Music hasn't become a tangible sense yet. But I'm starting to dance on my bed. It's very dim in my room with blue and pink lights. I'm just starting to feel the lightest ketamine caress. 10 p.m. line 5. After all, why shouldn't I? Time to open the door for Miss Ketamine. The drip has either numbed to the point I can't taste it, or I'm just having too much fun to notice it. Either way it's out of my mind at this point. My body has more movement to it. Even if it's just slow dancing while I type this. I'm getting more connected to the sounds in my headphones. But still very present. 10:08 line 6. A little bit of taste and drip. Who cares, keep dancing. Looking at my phone more than I normally would because I'm writing this as I go. But when my eyes are closed and I'm dancing I can feel the ketamine. Still just a mild buzz. I could handle a public encounter if needed currently. 10:16 line 7. My vape feels wonderful. Clouds of teal and pink hang in the air. Time to take a couple puffs from the joint I prepared. Only a couple hits from it. My marijuana usage has tapered to basically none at this point, saved for special occasions like ketamine and or MDMA evenings. It adds to the hanging clouds in the room. Music becomes slightly more tangible. 10:25 line 8. Instead of standing on my bed, I'm sitting on the side of my bed. Eyes closed. Hands waving to hit every kick and snare in the song I'm listening to. I'm moving rhythmically. Little by little growing more connected to whatever track I'm listening to. Still present. But I have a toe in the water now. 10:32 line 9. Still present, but damn this song is good. 10:36 line 10. This is why I take my time to start coming up. Now I'm ready for it. Instead of jarring, the rabbit hole feels inviting now. Still waving my arms and dancing. Though my buzz is relatively mild, it is 100% positive. My body movements are starting to feel effortless. Getting to the point that I would be uncomfortable if I were in the public eye. But in my psychedelic haze of dim teal and pink clouds I feel glossy, smooth and safe. 10:44 line 11. This leaves 2 little hairlines and 1 thicker alleged last hurrah. I say alleged because I think I overestimated the amount I prepared. Cross that bridge later. 10:53 line 12. Getting there. Straight hip hop. Can't feel my headphones. Went to pee, feel like I'm walking through a marsh. Still very present, but I'm sure I'm moving slightly strangely when I walk. Kick off my jeans as I have some plaid PJs on under them. Eyes closed, back to sitting on my bed dancing. Music is becoming a force of nature. My entire existence is becoming tied to the sounds in my head. My headphones feel like a part of me. 11:03. Line 13. Last of the little baby lines I prepared. As far as ketamine trips go. This is mild at this point. But very enjoyable. Still very present. Capable of typing on my phone. But very loose and flowing. 11:11. Time to add some Mary Jane. Couple more hits to fluff the psychedelic haze in my bedroom. When my eyes are open I'm very present. I can type. But when they're closed, I'm grooving and dancing in space. My inner visuals are in claymation. Obscure fractals and shapes. Just vessels for the music. As if I'm watching music animated in clay. 11:22. Last prepared line. About 3 times the size of all lines previous to this. Let's see what our ketamine is all about. Laying on my side. Not moving after typing this. Going to flick the switch and see what the R isomer of ketamine has to offer. See you on the other side. 11:45. Wow. Velvet. I teetered on the edge of the abyss. Didn't move a muscle the entire time. Felt like I was floating down a river in some cosmic void. There are visuals too. Like floating cosmic dust. At any time I had the ability to teleport home. But chose to stay in the other place. Soft. Floating. Music comes from all directions there. Even now I could go back and I'm going to, but I came back to try and prepare another line of arcade and report. My phone is simultaneously so close to my face but also looks like it's several feet away from my face. My coordination is terrible. Playing a real dangerous, expensive game trying to weigh this while high. Be warned, on ketamine you're made of balloons filled with molasses. I've dropped an entire gram of K doing this. Prepare more than you need. It's easier to put back in the dish sober tomorrow than it is to get more out in this state. 11:55. Line 15. I've got 6 lines out. 30 milligrams total. So 5 milligrams lines now that I'm riding the wave. 11:58. Vape. Line 16 2. Lay down again. Slip back to the cosmos. Phone down, be back soon. 12:03. I hate you bladder. Getting up to pee really shook me from the silk I was unwinding into. Line 16 and 17. That'll fix that. Back on my side. Eyes closing. Bye phone. 12:17. Me and my bed melted and flew through a visual barrage of soft shapes. Every note and beat influences the direction I'm flying, falling, floating. 12:19. Line 17 and 18. Vape. Bye phone. Back to the cosmos of warm psychedelic ice cream. 12:44. Getting a lava lamp. For sure. Don't buy things on Amazon when you're fucked up. 100% was just in one. Floating and oozing through it. Nothing but ooze and music. The second I open my eyes it's like an instant teleport. Suddenly I have a body again. It's amazing how legitimate the other places you go feel. Vape time. Also gonna muster one more bump of Arquette. One more trip out and I'll call it quits. Here goes nothing. May the odds be ever in my favor and my ketamine stay off the floor, while I fumble like a cartoon character. 12:52. A feat of the gods. I need to thank my friend for pre-crushing this up. If not for that it was a 0% chance that I would have accomplished this. 12:56. 20 milligrams one line. I think this will make it 210 milligrams total. Beautiful Arquette. Gonna take my last hard-earned hurrah. And float, fly or fall. Through velvet, ice cream and apparently a lava lamp. To whatever direction the music take me in. Here goes. Over the edge the goal this time. Vape. Eyes closed. On my side on my bed. 1:27. Eyes open. Instant teleport. I'm no longer liquid swimming through space and time. Appendages, fingers, toes. Rigid. Human. Reflecting on what and where I was. I was in an ocean at one point, surrounded by leaves underwater. But the leaves all felt soft. Like velvet. I was in snow but it wasn't cold. At no point in my evening was there ever a sharp or rough edge. My headphones still feel like a part of me. The music is inside my entire body. Mac Miller is the king of the warm ice cream vibes. Definitely saving this playlist and visiting these places again. I feel like I'm made of warm silk. Human on the outside. Silk cosmos on the inside. I hate you bladder. Have to pee and I bet this going to sober me up. It's only 1:32 I peed. I survived wading through the marsh. My sense of time is very strange. That felt like an hour ago. I definitely couldn't want to indulge more. Nothing but positive on this trip. Amazing, dissolving into silk and satin throughout the cosmos. This has been a relatively light but powerful trip. An incredibly positive feeling trip. I really want to do more. But instead, time to vape. Hit that joint. And order a lava lamp. Breaking my Amazon on drugs rule. Half human. Half lava lamp still. 1:49. Music sounds amazing. Lava lamp is on the way. Still definitely high. But very human. Moving to the music again. Getting hungry. I haven't read through this yet. 2:12. Still highish. But sober enough to have read this back. It hasn't been my craziest trip. But a very fun trip. Gonna shower and reflect. Food. Very excited to get a lava lamp.